You might go down time.
But you might get scared.
I never rushed these 7
And
times.
then I realized it only took me like a minute and a half to.
Look at down there. Look at Sean.
I'm gonna skip.
All right, call the council meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, roll call please.
Navarre. Here. Enoch.
Here.
Arnold.
Here.
Wendell.
Here.
Hoover.
Here.
Stradell. Here. Easy.
Here.
All present.
No statement at this time. We'll need a motion to approve the agenda. Support. Motion's been made and supported to approve the agenda. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. This time we'll open the floor to public statement for any topic. Nobody signed up? Okay. Next up is consent agenda.
So moved.
Support. Motion's been made and supported to approve the consent agenda. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. No unfinished business. Moving on into new business. Public hearing, USDA funding application.
We got Nolan Casino here with us. For OHM.
Oh, yeah, we'll need a motion to open the public hearing.
Motion to open public hearing at 7:31. Second.
Motion's been made and supported. We'll do a roll call vote.
Navarre.
Yes.
Enoch.
Yes.
Arnold.
Yes.
Wendell.
Yes.
Hoover.
Yes.
Stradell.
Yes.
Easy.
Yes.
All right, we are in open meeting, or open hearing, public hearing at 7:31.
Right now we have Nolan Casino from OHM.
Okay, Nolan, take the floor, please.
Alright, so we are, we went back in, I believe it was March, or February, to discuss starting the application for the USDA loan process. This includes, water utility replacements, on Peak, Lansing, Clark, Owasso, Jackson, East Broad, and South Commercial. In addition to that, we'll be doing street rehabilitation projects on top of that. We are closing in on finalizing that application for the USDA project. We've gone through, we've provided a lot of information to USDA. They require legal counsel, bond counsel. Tom has provided tons of information for USDA to review. OHM has prepared a preliminary engineering report that is done, and USDA has reviewed as well. Brennan here is from RCAP. RCAP is one of the organizations. They provided an environmental assessment to make sure that there was no significant environmental impact. I don't know if you want to say anything about what you did.
I'll just say a short thing. Brendan Roush. I walked around the city a little bit during some of the areas. Basically just recording, noting the habitat, noting what's going on in the areas for USDA. They're focused on trees, if any trees are going to be removed, and so I walked and took note of trees. So I listed the oldest one I found was over on Peak Road. But no trees would be, only one tree actually was in the area of the water main. I told talked and spoke with the owner of the house. It was a young tree that I think the city had installed, which could easily be lifted, moved, and put somewhere else. So it shouldn't be a problem with the application. But the oldest tree I found was on Peak Road. It looked like it was a bur oak, around 250 years old. So really cool. I think almost all were around, if not over 100 years old. So seeing big trees, it's a good sign of testing. But I'm happy to answer any questions or go through any questions about the USDA application. So, thank you.
Thank you.
I did forget to mention on top of the water main replacements, this will cover all the lead service line replacements in the village. There are 48 of them, I believe. 48 or 50, I forget. I'm sorry. We have a couple more houses to verify, which we're hoping to do next week. But once that's finalized and done, we'll be lead service line approved in the building.
That is a lot lower number than I would have thought.
Sure.
It was. I had banked on about 10 or 11%, and we're at like I think 6.
considering the age of somebody's buildings, I would want to be more.
On top of everything else we did, we had to have, SHPO done, State Historic Preservation Office, do a review of, to make sure there's no significant impacts to any tribal historic artifacts, potential for excavating in a place that hasn't been excavated before. They found that there'd be no significant impact, of any sort since we're working inside the right of way. We did notify any tribal organizations that have affiliations with the area of the projects, and they had the opportunity to comment, for the next 30 days, I believe. That would be 28 days now. No significant comments back yet, but USDA is handling those correspondences.
Would that be the Chippewa tribe?
They were one of them.
It's 11, I believe it's 11.
Oh,
There's 6 listed in the run. Yeah. Yeah, any questions? I'm happy to answer them.
You can tell us if you've been a dinosaur.
Absolutely.
Did you notify them?
No, the dinosaurs have not been notified.
USDA were using it for adding, or not adding, to Hampton as well for the reshaping and surfacing.
That is gonna be done through the Safe Routes to School program.
Oh.
That's not part of that project.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking that road was part of the USDA funding.
No, so there's overlap between USDA and Safe Routes to School on East Broad, where we're replacing the sidewalk. We wanna make sure that we replace that orange water main underneath it with 12 inch.
Yep.
So we have continuous 12 inch from well 7 out to the highway here. And so there's that overlap where Safe Routes to School will pay for the sidewalk, USDA will pay for the water main and the roads on top of each other.
Great.
Is there gonna be any extra left to put lids on the digesters? I don't think so. It'd be cool. Be so cool. Trap that methane, make some power.
Well, I'm sure there's a project or a funding mechanism out there for it.
I think we're leveraged out. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Anybody else have questions, comments? Anybody from the public? All right.
Motion to exit public hearing for the USDA funding application at 7:37.
Support.
Motion's been made and supported. We'll do a roll call, please.
Vicky,
Yes.
Trudell,
Yes.
Hoover,
Yes.
Wenzel.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Daley,
Yes.
Navarro.
At this time, we'll need a motion to approve USDA funding application.
I make a motion to approve the USDA funding application.
Support. Motion's been made and supported. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We didn't need a roll call for the approval, right?
I don't believe so.
Okay, I wouldn't think so. All right, review the 2026 OHM Street Rehab map.
We'll go back to Nolan.
Should've just got you a chair at the table.
So, town set aside, I believe it was $50,000 for major road rehabs and $50,000 for local road rehabs. OHM went through and took a look at all the streets that were, redone in 2015, 18, 19, 21, and 24. And on that list, we came up with, or we prioritized which streets needed a chip and seal rehab. Saginaw County provides this service at a fairly economical rate. They come through, they chip and seal, and then they'll fog, which is like a seal coat over top, and then they dust it, right? So there's not all that loose gravel lying around. You know? After we came up with the prioritized list, I took a look at the infrastructure underneath it, where we believe we'll need replacements in the next decade, right? So we want to get our bang for our buck. We don't want to go and chip and seal something that we foresee needing a water main replacement in the next 5, 6, 7, 10 years, whatever it may be. So from there, we narrowed it down, used an estimate, that Saginaw County provided us, the road commission provided us, and put a little contingency in there just in case they decide to go through the intersection or whatever it may be, and we're not going over. But don't have the map in front of me, but you can see the roads, yeah, sorry. The major roads are in blue, local roads are in green. They are, they include, Needling, East Liberty, Canal Street, Grady Street, Pearl Street, Bentley, and, that little dead end on Third, as part of the local roads, and then Pine Street, downtown here, and, north front, or excuse me, south front, for the major roads. Specifically looking at water main and the sanitary system, we don't foresee any major updates on these sections. Canal and East Liberty, water main was already replaced. Needling being a small residential, that's not terribly old. We saw that in decent shape. Same thing with Grady. Pearl Street, I don't believe had any water main or sanitary on it actually. Bentley was in decent shape, same with Third. South front, there's plenty of redundancy there. But yeah, essentially we went through and made sure that we're getting our bank card water.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
That's from the stop right down the park, right?
No,
The
it's
highway
State
all the way
Road.
to
It's the
Okay.
gate. They redid the whole road.
Thank you. Was this a review time or do we need a motion?
Did you make a motion? We're reviewing it, but we want to get the work scheduled?
What's that?
Do we want to get it approved tonight?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Saginaw County Road Commission is working in the general vicinity right now. They've already kind of been through this area, but they're more than happy to double back. So if we can get this approved tonight, this work would be scheduled in the very near future.
Okay.
I make a motion to approve the 2026 OHM street rehab map chip and seal.
Support.
Motion's been made and supported. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, next up, you have a piece of paper in front of you, from Tom, and this is the review brush yard fence replacement quote. So, just outside of town by the old Pete Packing there, we have a dumping ground for lawn waste.
Just brush.
Brush.
No lawn.
Okay, brush.
Yeah, the fence looks terrible, the gate's too small, up
Like a
there.
section's missing.
Right. It's not, I don't think it's real safe for certain people to use it, so I went and got a few quotes. And these are the two I got, super close to each other. Feel like they're good prices, but, Spartan Fence came back at $10,000, and Sullivan Fence came out at $9,873. This is to install 6-foot high heavy commercial chain link fence with a 24 foot double gate and 4-inch post. To make it look cleaner, it'll be easier to use for people that go out there to use it.
So I know we use Spartan, but have we used Sullivan before?
Not nice.
Well, the $127 is negligible, and realistic. Spartan does good work, we know what they do.
I agree.
Was there an installation date that either one could get to it?
I do not have it. And our guys will remove the old fence and clear the trees out there in front of it, with some old trees. Yeah, like small. That's where they come up.
That's without the screen.
That's correct. They both companies are reputable.
Sure.
Either way, it's gonna be, we won't pick a wrong answer there. But we have used Spartan in the past.
They did, fence post in church work in Cole Park, right?
That's the building up here on the corner. On the corner there, when we use Spartan.
You wanna make that motion, Sean?
Yeah, I would make the motion to approve the bid from Spartan Fence for $10,000.
Support.
Motion's been made and supported. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next up, item traction, military classic donation. We do this every year.
Yep, we do it every year, for the 13th annual Cheston Military Classic, always great at that. There is money for the Veterans Area Relief Fund, last year we donated $100. And they asked us if we wanted to donate again. We will receive recognition on the video scoreboard, the super good looking PA announcer will talk about the voucher for a second. And credit recognition for the game program.
I make a motion to approve the military classic donation for $100.
Support.
Motion's been made and supported. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
You make sure you put super good looking PA announcer.
Sounds so
Keep
professional.
quotes.
Committee
reports, infrastructure.
We had a little meeting this morning, to go over some stuff on, the consumer powers over there by the Our Lady School, for lots and all that, for Lockwood. And, we just gotta read it, and right now, I think it's a go for what we'll discuss this morning.
It'll be in the next meeting,
Yeah.
to abandon, that street. The unused part of lot.
Sure. We're not gonna do nothing with it.
Oh, I think we looked at that.
Yeah,
Did we already abandon that?
We did, but there's one more resolution that we need to do. Actually, it's kind of like another parcel.
Sure.
Completely.
that was it, yep.
Finance amendment,
No,
public safety.
Julie,
EDA.
we had our 13, the military man orders are done. They're up. Look pretty good. These breaker lines for the whole run have been replaced, and they're open. Eagerly that when they place signs on the whole run, like the schools and all that, you don't steer the running stuff. Yeah.
Get out of here, that's what happens.
No, I don't know, we're just looking at that. It's just
Sure.
I mean, that's
Well,
big
the
goal.
people have been shoving signs in there for years.
Right.
That's, sure. And that's not very good stuff.
No. But it does look good. The boulevard itself looks good. I think it looks good.
We do have a very nice.
Wow.
Plants.
And then the same like being here for the Vietnam War games. Then we were in Vietnam War. So it's shaped up to be really good.
How are they looking for?
The people that are putting that Vietnam Wall, that's what he said. Was it? They call it looking for walls. I don't get contact them on their website. Sure. Why not? They came down to the range and talked over there. Pretty well. Cool. Is that it? Yeah.
Chamber, meeting later this month. Planning commission.
No meeting for May.
Airport.
Nope.
Fire board.
6 runs, bring a total of 74. Blood drive is Thursday and Friday out to the fire station. Training is going to be Sunday and Monday at Coonrad's old house there in front of the fairgrounds. We're going to do rescue work in there, ladder, doing different type of ladders up there because it's 2-story, and then ventilation. So we're going to get about 3 things done in one drive. And then after it's done, I guess Mr. Coonrad's house is going to come down with excavation.
Oh, you guys are gonna set it on fire?
Nope.
That sounds like fun. I wanna be all set.
Yeah, okay. Tender 1 is up to Ithaca. Scott stopped up there on the other day going up north. And the tank is off the truck and they're working on the framework and getting that all welded back up and everything. So we've got another couple weeks before we get it back. And fire board meeting is June 10th.
Thanks, Phil. And just a reminder, it's very dry. Don't
I
Yes.
was just gonna say, not a good time.
It should be burning. Dry and windy for kids.
Yeah. Tri Township already put his spring rain on.
Sunday,
I think Scott's gonna do his sometime this week.
Really dry. All right, next up, task force. No meeting. Parks Committee.
No meeting
2 weeks.
in 2 weeks.
2 weeks? All right. Any council member have a statement they wish to make? All right. Let's staff reports, administrator.
Kayak launch is in, and ready to be used, so please enjoy the kayak launch and landing, both at the township and in the village here. It looks great, and I love that it's down there. And then beautification day was a smashing success. DPW had everything ready to go, the kids just came in and just did great work in both parks for us. So thank you to Crystal Dudomski and all the other staff, Kim Vinke, that helped put this on. The students, DPW, and the high school in general, so that was a massive success. Rod came too, helped a bunch, Kyle, Hollenbeck, so, and all the guys. Probably the best one we've had yet, so we're getting a little better at it every year.
I don't know, that one around the year 2000. Was pretty good too.
Was, I don't know, that was a long time ago.
It was a couple of years ago.
I didn't think Sean was born then.
Motion adjourned.
Support. Motion's been made and supported to adjourn. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I know where I was,
Adjourned.
next year.
I know where I